Friends, guests, and adventurers of all ages, tonight's show is for the brave, the fearless, and the dangerously curious. Witness feats of strength, daring acrobatics, and mystifying magic. Get ready to have the most astounding night of your life. Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, we have the fight of the century in Three-Ring Adventure. Are they going to win? Are they going to die? Who knows? But this is it. So first, I just want to say, all the rolls you're going to hear are out in the open. Nothing is planned. Nothing. Okay? So when you hear critical misses and critical hits, those occur naturally. I have no way of changing these rolls. I don't have macros or anything like that. We have everything out in the open. All my rolls are out in the open. All their rolls are out in the open. So when you hear what happens, we didn't even know what the outcome was going to be. No idea. Something else to keep in mind. These creatures that they're fighting, any one of them can kill anyone at any time. One crit will kill anyone. That is how much damage they do. These things are very, very strong. Now, I'm sure everyone has fights like these. I'd say about 98% of the time, you're in a fight and you realize either A, okay, this is really easy, I'm just going to kill everyone. B, okay, the PCs are not doing that great at the beginning of the fight, but then they get a monster down or they incapacitate a monster or two, and then the tables turn, and then it feels like, okay, the PCs have the upper hand. Or 3, the occasional time where the PCs are way outgunned and they realize, okay, there is zero chance I'm going to win this fight, so either parlay or run away. Every so often, this is the 2%, where you realize that both sides are equally matched and there is no way to know who's going to win and who's going to lose. It is absolutely impossible. And if you ran this fight 100 times, 50% of the times the PCs would win, and 50% of the times it would be a TPK, because it's that well balanced. And it really just comes down to the roll of the dice and the tactics of the PC. This is one of those fights. This is a fight where no one knows what's going to happen. I didn't know what was going to happen. The PCs didn't know what's going to happen. And if we were at a convention or in person, everyone would be standing up over the table, concentrating with all their might, looking down, thinking of every single possible action, realizing even one mistake can cost them their lives. And that is what this fight was. And it just got crazier and crazier and crazier. I was so on the edge of my seat because I just had no idea what was going to happen. I didn't know. And I couldn't even sleep after this fight. I was just thinking about it for days afterwards. It was so exciting. It was just such an incredible event. I even went through the trouble of changing the battle music. That's right. I've been using the same battle music for years. I got a whole bunch of new battle musics. They are actually, if you want to know, they're 10-minute loops. So there's these 10-minute musical loops. And right now I just have like one. But I have about 5 or 6 now of different types. I kind of have a silly one. I actually used the silly one last week. And then I have a really serious, it's actually called the epic battle music. Well, I'm using the epic battle music for this week's fight. And I have another one that has drums. And you'll see, I'm going to mix it up so we have a little bit more variety in the battleground music now. So again, I really hope it comes across how fun and epic this fight is, how close it is on both sides, how totally insane things are going to get by the end of this episode. It's not the longest episode because I just felt exhausted after this fight, and it just ended, and I really didn't want to start the next episode. Actually, you're going to notice the next few episodes are going to be all over the place in terms of length, and that's just because of the way they're cut. I can either, make an episode 1 hour long or 3 hours long. So instead I make it, a 1 hour episode and then a 2 hour episode and then a 1 hour episode and 2 hour episode. Usually I try to make every episode anywhere from between 1.5 to 2 hours long. So, this one I think is a little shorter because it's just a fight. The whole episode is the fight from beginning to end, with a little bit more at the end because, we have to go through what ends up happening at the end because there's going to be a lot of changes next week. That's all I'm going to say. Next week, things are going to go real different for this group. Once again, some quick show notes. Don't forget, Agents of Edgewatch. Still thinking up a title for that show. I try to come up with something, like obviously we have 3 Ring Adventure for this one, and then for Black Lodge, well, it's called Black Lodge. So I don't want to call this Agents of Edgewatch. I kind of want to call it something else. If I can come up with a name. Actually, Agents of Edgewatch isn't a bad name. I think I would like to come with something to brand it for Roll for Combat. I gotta think about it. We'll see. But look for that in the beginning of September when that's going to be starting. Also, check out the Patreon. Just go to patreon.rollforcombat.com. $10 you guys can listen to us live. $5 to get the episodes early. And there's higher tiers where you can support us and even play with us and get t-shirts and artwork and things like that. Also, I keep forgetting to do this. Don't forget, check out the Discord channel. Just go to discord.rollforcombat.com. You can play games. You can hang out with us. You can talk with us. You name it. We're there all the time. Huge community. You'll love it. Anyhow, let's get to this week's super duper epic battle. You try to sneak around the room. You try to sneak in. You trip on the door. You catch yourself, but of course you make enough noise that 2 enormous demons. That's right, the same demons that you fought in the church that almost killed you.
What?
There's 2 of them now.
Roll for combat!
Can you roll for fleeing?
Rob Pontius is playing Otteron, Uncanny Otteron's Cauldron of Curious Concoctions, a human witch of curses.
So, do they take fire damage?
Lauren Sig is playing Hap, the Starlight Sparrow, a human fire elementalist sorcerer.
They do. I don't
Okay.
like anything about this.
Vanessa Hoskins is playing Alhara Varys, the amazingly agile Alhara, a half-elf gymnast swashbuckler.
Remember what Antaron said for weapons.
Yeah.
Use the
You're all
shiv.
Sneaking. Okay. The good news is it goes Alhara, Hap, Otteron, Darius, Demon. The bad news is one of the demons rolled. Wow, what did that roll? Man, the thing is, it only rolled a 10 for initiative, and its modified was it's a 29, so it has a 29 for initiative. So
I was gonna say, if it only rolled a 10 and it has a plus 19 initiative, that's crazy.
no, it's only a plus 10. It rolled a 19. Sorry. So it goes first. So I will say it spends 1 action looking up, seeing you, realizing some creature disturbing it. It immediately... Oh, let me describe this indeed again, because this was a fun creature.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's an enormous demon. It has hooved feet, a wicked tail, gigantic razor claws, a dozen horns coming out of its head, a gigantic mouth filled with razor teeth, pustules all about it, and it is horribly disgusting. And they are just tearing this library to shreds. As it sees you, it immediately decides to, it's just going to throw something at you. As it, first thing it does is it looks over to you, sees you, it, takes, a bookcase and throws it at you.
It's like,
Oh, 14, that misses.
you killed my cousin.
Sure does.
And then it decides to throw another bookcase at you. Why not?
If you can dodge a bookcase.
Dodge a wrench.
Ooh, an 8. Look at that. Critical miss.
Critical miss.
Nice.
Hap, I'm gonna need hot hands for this fight.
Rob Termarco is playing Darius Varus, Darius's Daring Destructions, a half-elf monk of the mountain style.
All right, now the rubber hits the road. You guys have 4 actions in a row. You know what you're about to face. One of these things pretty much almost TPK'd you.
Yeah,
now
but that was like
there's 2 of them. Here we
like
go.
a week ago.
Here we go. What you going to do?
So Alhara's standing in the doorway. She's just tripped over this door. She sees these things, and she sort of turns behind her, and she goes, "The things from the church. There's 2 of them. Hap, hot hands." And then she's going to drop that fancy trident on the ground and pull out that cold iron pick. Her second action, she is going to foolishly, oh boy. She's going to try to create an opening. Yeah, okay. So she pulls out that pick. Action number 2, she is going to stride. So she's going to stride deeper into the room, but she is going to stay behind some of this debris, and her third action is going to be to use the various debris and bookcases in the room for cover.
Up is up.
So, like, when you're
You heard her.
Yeah. No, I got it. Let me have this. So, like, when you're gonna run, but you're kind of being casual about it, so you kind of, like, start into a run, I'm gonna do that. Hap is gonna start running towards the door, and on the way, she's like, "You heard it, Darius. Hot hands." I'm gonna reach up for a high five. Wham! And I transfer a glow of energy from my hands into yours. That's all 3 of my actions. Let me actually move my mini, though.
Alhara's orders.
Yep. All right. I'm done.
Altiveron. They're up. Way in the back.
Yeah,
Rear
sorry,
with the
I'm
gear.
checking for the door. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. Ataran goes up to the door, seeing Alhara has run in, and they glance to Chilagosh on their shoulder and nods slowly, and Ataran gestures their hand up in the air and says, "Spiritualish vegiver," and brings their hand slowly down and then like spiders it out, all fingers flared, and cascading like blue and violet energy swirls around the demon and then flies up and forms into a kind of like hooked looking semi-transparent dagger that will then try to stab into the demon as Ataran casts spiritual weapon.
That's so wicked.
Which I do have a yes. I don't think there's any special bonus. So 24.
Which one? The one, I guess, south of Alhara is the one you're
Yes,
trying to hit.
yeah, that's the one I can see.
You hit it, and it does 8 points of damage, correct?
Yeah, 8 force. And that's all 3 of my turns. And Ataran looks very closely at the dagger. Their brow kind of like knits together, and Ataran glances at Chilagosh, the raven on their shoulder again. And Ataran like slowly bows their head a little.
Yeah, so there's a floating spiritual dagger now attacking this demon. Bet none of you saw that coming. Darius is up. Oh boy. Darius wants some revenge. I can smell it. I can smell it from here. Darius is doing a lot of calculations. He's doing a lot of math. He's doing a lot of
Hold on.
He's a lot of figuring this out so he doesn't die.
Yeah, remember, it's move, then mountain stance.
I'm moving. Can I stand in front of you, Alhara? Would that be cool?
Sure. No, that's fine.
Okay. Move there for 1. Mountain stance.
Okay.
And he looks this thing right in its disgusting pussy eyes. And he puts both fists into its face. Or at least one. Whatever I can get. This dice rolls.
Take it down.
Oh, well.
Whoa.
29.
Holy cow. Amazing.
Oh, an
hit.
additional magic fang damage? 1.
That's right.
Hey, that counts.
But it's doubled. It's doubled because of the crit, so it's 2 points
so
of extra
2
damage.
points.
Oh, you got instead
22
of 20 points
damage.
22. Good job.
That's still a heck of a hit.
Yeah.
That actually hurt it a lot. Like like last time when you did that, you barely scratched it. This time, like bits of horn and teeth come out. Like you really hit this thing hard. This thing definitely was just stunned when you hit it.
Pow! And then a second shot.
Oh,
The exact opposite.
Oh my gosh.
He was overconfident. He was so excited that he hit it so hard that he like completely misses on the second follow-up swing. So you
it does make a DC 19 fortitude save.
Yes, however, it can only be affected with a critical miss.
Right, so maybe you'll do that. You do not. He's quite fine.
He's quite okay.
And I am done.
Demon number 2. The one that's not near all of this. He sees all
Here
this
comes the
as
pain.
well, and he will same thing. Second for one action, kind of like, huh? And next action is it also will throw a bookcase at. Doesn't really care. It's actually going to throw it at O'Hara. There's reasons. 28.
That still hits. Yikes.
10 points of damage as you get hit by
Ouch.
a rather large Encyclopedia Britannica, or in this case is an Encyclopedia Galarian. And it also then will throw another large book at you. 23.
Jeez, that still hits even with cover.
7 points of damage. You're lucky it's rolling incredibly low. 2d6 plus 4. That is really, really bad damage on both of those hits. You guys are doing pretty well.
Whew.
Except now the demon that Darius is in its face. It decides it ain't fooling around now. You punched it.
Mm-hmm.
One of its horns broke off.
Mm-hmm.
It's not throwing bookcases at you. It's gonna be claw biting you, baby.
Classic.
Are you ready for the pain?
Always.
17.
Miss.
It tries to claw you. It misses.
Block.
It decides instead to bite you. It changes up its tactics. 28. Luckily not critical, though. 17 points of damage.
Oh!
I know. Give me a fortitude save.
So much damage.
I know, these things ain't fooling around. 19 is not going to make it. You have been physically mutilated.
My charisma!
Your charisma is going to go down, down, down as it makes your pretty face not so pretty anymore. And then it tries to bite you one more time. At a minus 10. 20. That
Miss.
almost hit you
Almost.
at a minus 10.
Oh boy.
You want to kill these things, baby. Alhara's up.
We sure do. Alright. Gosh, even at range they do so much damage. But you know what? This is the moment. This is
it.
the moment. We have to take this thing out before it gets another chance to do anything. But you know what I'm noticing? I'm noticing a pattern. I'm gonna delay. I'm gonna wait till after Hap. Hap, this is your moment. Get in here, and I'm gonna delay.
I'm not doing that.
Oh.
I am super not doing that.
I mean, they're really scary. But I'm gonna give you a chance to do a thing first. Is basically what I'm gonna do.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause
Well, actually,
last time you did this, it worked out extremely poorly
Alright,
for
fine.
me.
If
I
you're
am
not
not
gonna-
doing that.
If you're not gonna, I'll just take my turn. I'll try to set you up in a different way then. I was afraid I would be in your way for like a burning hand.
You
or
do
something.
what you
Alright.
gotta do. I got this.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to try and tumble through this demon's space to try and get to the other side of it.
Oh boy. You realize it's enormous, right? What do you have to go up against?
It gets its reflex DC.
There's a small chance you can succeed.
29.
Whoa!
Rolled a 19 on die.
If that doesn't succeed, then
You critically succeed.
That's awesome.
Okay, I
Awesome.
stand corrected.
Okay. It is now flat-footed against me. Unfortunately, doesn't matter for this next maneuver because I want. Ooh, should I just go for full-on damage?
hit it with the silver pick.
I kind of feel like I should go for full-on damage. I mean, I'm gonna hit it with this cold iron pick. I'm just gonna go
Yeah,
for it then.
just go for
Let's
it.
Take it. Let's take it down.
It won't die from hugs. You gotta hit it.
All right. It is
It
flat-footed
might die
against-
from hugs. You haven't tried that yet.
Flat-footed against this attack. Only a 17. I don't think a
But
17 flat-footed's gonna do it.
Flat-footed.
Flirt-footed.
You hit.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Barely.
Barely. 7 piercing.
7 piercing. Well, that one's made out of cold iron, right?
It is, yeah.
It doesn't like that. As you hit it with the cold iron, you hear it scream, and you see smoke come slithering out of the wound. It does extra damage. Are you done?
Jeez.
Are you done? Or no?
No, I'm considering, do I attack again or do I defend myself? I think I should defend myself.
You'll get a +1 if you do, right?
Well, I'm going to get a +2 if I can. Can I use the cover and the debris that's all over the room?
Sure.
All right, in that case, yeah, I'm going to take cover for my last action. That's the smartest thing to do. Keep my AC up.
Happens up.
Hap it up. Happenstance.
All right, Steve. I have to ask, for your own benefit, which tokens did I ask you to prepare for summon animal?
I don't know. I got a whole bunch.
Okay. Because I'm trying to use something that you're ready for me to use. It won't cause you work right now. I know you have giant solifuge. Do you
I have Bee Swarm, Blood Seeker, Giant Centipede, Giant Solifuge, Guard Dog, Hunting Spider, Juvenile Boar, Loyal Giant Fox, Ravenous Giant Centipede, and Squirrel Swarm.
What level squirrel swarm?
Garbage.
Is that level 1?
Yeah, it's level 1.
All right. We're gonna use that token. So here's what Hap does. So she can't see the demons, but she can see enough into the room. And Alhara did say it was 2 of the big nasties. So she's gonna, drop into her Shaolin stance, as she normally starts with that to kind of channel the magical energies. But this time she's gonna sway a little bit, like she's stirring a real big pot, and she's gonna slowly stir up kind of just a swarm of embers, and the embers move into the room and will function as a swarm of squirrels. They don't look like squirrels, but they're gonna use the stat block of squirrels.
Okay.
What?
Wow. Okay. A swarm of squirrels.
Nope, not squirrels, just embers.
Fiery squirrels.
Bunch of squirrels, huh?
Squirrel
They're
girl.
Squirrels. They're
What's
still
happening?
squirrels. They might be embers. They might be made out of fire, but they are squirrels. In the heart of hearts, you know what they are, and they go right. They go right
they
after
go
you.
right now with 2 actions.
All right, so cast the spell.
Oh yes.
Wow. Okay, the squirrel swarm goes all over that demon that's being flanked by Darius and Alhara. This is not something I expected would happen, but it does. So there's just fiery squirrels everywhere. I think Darius and Alhara have no idea what's going on.
Nope.
Well, they're fiery.
I'm moving them off the token just to make this a little easier.
Mhm.
So
Right.
it does
There's a swarm damage, right?
no, it takes 2 actions for the swarm to do its swarm damage.
What?
So
Really?
yeah, you should.
I will never use this again. I
You
can't
should've-
read it.
you should-
It's not in the bestiary.
Yeah, it's in the PFS Easy. It has every creature in the world.
I was
You're the one who
looking.
told.
I was looking for the PDF that you sent, but I couldn't find it, so I just picked the first one that you mentioned.
That was actually the last one I mentioned.
Well, whatever. It was the most interesting one you mentioned.
Yeah. Now it's 2 actions to claw and teeth, so it moves in and that's
All right. Well, the main job of it is to take hits for y'all, so hopefully it can do that.
Atron's up.
It has 12 hit points. I really screwed the pooch on this one.
Atron's
You
eyes.
do well when you summon creatures. Really, you should use these stats before you do them. But it's only life and death with 2 of the nastiest creatures you've ever seen in your entire life. But I'm sure you
Yeah, that's cool.
will be.
I mean,
fine.
we'll pet them if we live.
Yeah.
Now
No,
is the
they're hot.
moment.
Don't pet 'em.
Use
You'll
your
burn
most
your
powerful
hands.
magics. Eat a
Atron's
squirrel.
eyes widen and violet energy flashes through them as they glare at the demon using Evil Eye. We'll save DC 19 for that demon.
Evil Eye for that demon. Will save, right?
Yeah.
11. It fails.
Alright, so they are frightened, 1. And then Atron gestures with their hand and then makes a slashing motion as they focus and bring that force dagger hopefully into the demon. I'll just click the spiritual weapon button again.
That's what it's there for.
18 after the
18.
-1.
Hits.
Woohoo! 11 damage.
Nice.
Exactly what you needed.
Fantastic.
So, with my last action, Ataran will move in. Let's see, and move there.
Oh boy, Darius, got a full round. You don't have to go into
Yeah.
Malfeasance. You don't need to move anywhere.
That's it.
You can get 4 attacks. It's
Oh,
all or nothing.
4 attacks.
I
There
hope
we
you
go.
take this thing down.
Well, so do I. Here it comes.
Okay.
Flurry of blows.
Freaking Rob.
Don't hit the squirrels.
I hit that squirrel.
You're 24.
24.
Let's see. 24. Hits and you do minimum
11.
damage.
No,
5,
I do
but
11
plus the extra
Yep,
magic
magic fang.
fan. You're lucky, because
Ooh.
otherwise that would have been terrible damage.
That's your damage, Hap.
Yeah, Hap's helping
11
me out.
points of damage. It's almost dead. It's staggering. It's confused by the squirrels. It's like it doesn't know what the hell is going on here.
This is a horrible place of fiery druids.
Oh, that
Whiff, I think, even with a flank.
16 against its flat-footed.
let's see. You barely miss. Wait, it's not 16. It's 15.
+1 for Magic Bang.
Yeah.
And remember, it's
No,
at -1 because
I'm already at +1. I'm already at +1 because of my.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
But
it's
then
not,
it-
it doesn't stack, does
It
it?
has Evil Eye, though, right? It has
No.
Evil Eye
Yes.
and flat-footed,
Evil Eye.
so that's -3 to its armor class.
Still miss.
Damn.
Darn.
Barely miss.
Well,
I
here
guess
comes the
that's
Hail
saved,
Mary.
though, right? Well, that was the
It does
first.
Yeah.
DC 19 save.
Will save, right?
Yeah,
Fort-
With Evil Eye.
No.
Fortitude save.
Oh, Fortitude.
Correct.
How much
A
Evil Eye?
33!
Oh my
Oh, crap.
gosh.
Ah!
That's a crit fail,
Have you
right?
even seen things in the 30s yet? Oh my god.
Its first roll was a 4.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh,
Third
oh.
hit. The Hail
Well, that's a
Mary.
-10, and you hit with an 18.
Boom! 15. Yeah!
Yes. Great job.
Got another
Nice.
one left.
I have one action. left, right?
Woohoo! One down!
One action.
One down, one to go.
One action left.
And I run right up to it, and the second demon, I say, care to dance?
Well, it goes. So
I'm right in front of it. Let's do it.
You taunted it. Now it's
yeah,
going to
no, you
critical
taunted it. Here we
So
go.
be it.
Here
I
we
go out. I'm happy.
No!
I'm like shaking right now.
Yeah, okay, here we go. It's gonna claw you. It sees its friend goes down. Not that they have
Friend.
any love.
Yeah, I'm sure they're real
Love
big
between
friends.
demons. You know, they could have been pals. You don't know demon culture. You don't know the intricacies of their friendship.
I'm sure they write each other sympathy cards.
Critical.
God. Damn it.
What did I say to you?
Oh no.
I'm alive because it's only 22 damage.
22 points of damage is a critical. Rolls a 34 on Darius.
Oh no!
It's a good thing there's squirrels there to take care of this thing. Let me tell you.
Yes, thank
not
God
like
for
we
the
needed-
squirrels.
I know it's not like we needed a big flaming. Oh, and this demon is totally going after those squirrels instead of this gigantic mountain of a man taunting it in its face.
I did.
It claws you again.
Oh.
Ah, nuts.
We'll be all right.
28.
Hit. I'm
12
out.
points of damage. Down goes Frazier.
Oh no.
You taunted fate.
I did. Better me than you.
Holy crap.
I don't have a way to untaunt fate yet.
Yeah, you do. You have scrolls.
And then
Oh,
it
no,
throws
I
a
mean,
bookcase at
Witches can mess with fate.
at
Oh, that.
Hara.
Yeah.
21 crit.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
30 points of damage.
I disbelieve the
21's
illusion.
a crit? Oh, 21's a hit, so it's a crit.
It's a nat 20.
That's
At
gross,
20.
yo.
Well, wait, is that a crit? Because it's only a 21, so it goes one up, so it's a hit to a critical hit.
Oh wait, no, it would
No,
be a
it's
miss.
It's a miss, so it's actually
Becomes a
only-
hit.
A hit.
Yeah.
You're lucky we're doing the rules right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remembered that, so don't ever forget that.
I will. Okay, I will forget it immediately.
13 points of damage.
Oh my gosh, I'm still standing.
Because by 1 point, it
By
missed
1 point.
critting you. Because you actually, with the 21 misses, but becomes a crit because
Yeah, because it's a nat 20.
it's a nat 20. So.
Holy crap.
Don't worry, we got squirrels here. We'll be fine.
Elhara, you're
Yeah,
up. There's squirrels near you. What do you do?
Oh, I'm gonna wait for the squirrels to run over there and do nothing. No, I'm gonna geez. Play it smart, play it. I think I need to play it smart. Well, here's the thing. So if I heal myself, it's just gonna murder me anyway.
that's the thing. It does so much damage.
So I have to be all in. All right. First thing I'm gonna do is I gotta move up to it anyway. So I'm gonna use tumble through to see if I might be able to tumble through and confuse it as to where I am and make it flat-footed against me. Since it doesn't have the attack trait, there's no downside. 25 against its reflex DC.
25 is a hit, so you succeed.
Is it success? Okay, cool. So I basically move up to it, tumble through its square, jump off the wall, land back in front of it, and while it's confused, I'm going to hit it with this frickin' cold iron weapon.
Yes, you will.
19 against its flat-footed armor class.
You hit.
9 piercing plus whatever bonus damage for being
No,
cold iron.
9 plus whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, second hit.
All right, you hit it. Does a little bit of damage. Obviously, it didn't like that as steam is escaping where you hit it.
Oh, the second shot's going to be a miss, though. Only a 13. I'm just rolling so badly.
And you didn't save your hero point
I didn't know.
from
What's up?
an imp. That was spooky.
Hap, you better
You know what, Lauren?
you better do something seriously, otherwise they're gonna blame you for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best.
Send the squirrels in, and that'll fix everything.
I know, seriously.
I'm gonna do my best. All right, so I hear that things aren't going too well in there, so I'm gonna start stepping in so I can at least see what's happening because I can't even see in the room yet.
I get in here and witness this
You
carnage.
just see Otteron's
Alright,
face,
there's
and it's
5.
like, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's bad. That's all right. Let me measure out, and then I'll keep moving. All right, I'll keep moving to maximum distance. Not that it'll help me too much. All right, so it's one action to move.
And you
I'll
moved
throw-
all the way to the back of the room, away from this thing.
Yeah, I've got 29 hit points. It one-shot me from full last time. It'll do it again. Let's lead with an elemental toss. Oh, can I hit it with 21?
You hit. Wow, it's a lot of damage too.
Yeah, you need to burn this thing.
Yeah. I have one action left.
It's looking pretty damaged. The 2 hits, they're adding up.
I hope I don't get shit for this. I hope we don't all die. So if we don't die, you can't give me shit for this. I sustain the squirrels. That was my last action.
That was a big mistake.
I mean, what else is she gonna do?
Well, you're gonna find out why.
Because it's coming after me.
Nope. So between the flaming squirrels and the elemental toss, and the fact that you were using fire in a library,
Oh.
the books and debris start to catch on fire quickly. This whole room is starting to go on fire.
Ah, that's nice.
Well,
Do libraries not like fire?
no, I think they have a weakness to fire. It's like weakness
Oh.
fire 50.
Whoa!
What?
I thought you said starting. I didn't think you meant instant raging inferno.
It's gonna get there damn quick. I'm promising you that.
Holy
Okay,
mackerel!
the,
There's a for those listening at home. There's a giant fiery inferno graphic now on our battle mat. This is serious stuff.
Okay, the squirrels go on top of the demon, but can't do anything because it needs 2 actions to attack.
That's so stupid.
And while it's doing that, it's spreading more fire across this place. We'll find out how long it takes for this to spread, though. Okay, Atron is up.
So pulling a scroll from my bandolier is one action.
Correct.
Well, son of a bitch.
It is a free action to light it on the nearest fire because there's so much of it.
Let's see. Where's the right tab? It's 5, 10, 15. So I can at least get Alhara, it looks like, right? 5, 10.
What was that, like a long range heal?
Yeah, because you're not
Yep.
good, right? You look bad?
I am doing
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, alright. Ataran will take out one of the heal scrolls and use it to action heal. So that will be 1d8 plus 8 points of healing.
Well, keep in mind, if you heal Darius, he'll go.
That's true.
I think. Oh, was that not the plan? I thought that was.
That was the plan.
No, I think he's healing Alhara.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, alright. Atron will use the heal scroll on Darius from afar.
Smart.
Of course. I never roll well with these scrolls.
9.
Rolled a 1, so that's only 9 points.
More than
It's
enough.
fine. That's more than 0.
You're done. Darius, good news. You wake up. You're on the floor. The place is starting to go on fire. You realize, oh boy, here we go again. Good thing you're an unarmed monk, so you could probably stand up and start going nuts.
Oh, yeah. Stand up, mountain stance, right? And flurry of blows.
Okay.
Bloody and burned punch.
13.
Hero point. Hero point.
Okay. Hero point.
Yes!
25.
Fantastic.
And the magic fan's still on you. I don't think that
Yes.
Hmm.
I think because Hap is still up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, as long
So
as Hap
13
is-
points.
Well, I don't know. It's not a sustained thing. I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Lost a minute.
It's just a
Yeah.
minute, so I think it stays on you even if you drop.
Okay.
It's like, oh, he's nearly dead, but he still has the fang.
Second
13
strike.
points of
Miss.
damage. That's a critical miss.
Then it will take a fortitude save.
Let's see what happens.
DC 19. No, it's fine.
24.
It's fine. He's fine. Completely fine.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It goes. And sure enough, it decides to attack the squirrel.
Oh, no!
It
No,
does not.
please!
Why would it
Please!
attack the squirrels? They do nothing.
Because it's covered. It's covered in squirrels. It's distracting it. They're going to do damage next turn. It
Yeah.
better get rid of them before it's too late.
Yeah, that really works really well. I have a long history with summons, and my stance on them is they absolutely suck, and there's no reason to ever use them. This is why. Okay.
You use them when there's an ankylosaurus you can summon.
Or when you're summoning like a D4, what is it? A D4 plus 1 plus 50% Oryx, so they can stampede.
Now it gets to go, and it will claw Darius.
Literally every other swarm on this list has a one action thing.
Yep. I
This
know exactly
was-
why this is 2. And
Oh,
Oh
that's
my god, again?
critical hit. Wow, it's only 16 points of damage, though.
Well, down I go. I'm still at 0.
Well, and if you don't get healed next turn, you will die.
No, I have Die Hard.
Ooh.
that is
tough,
good.
whatever. Tough. I think it's tough. I forgot. Hold on. I'll check.
Well, this is how it works. You you had
It's
wounded
toughness.
1.
Dying condition. Yes.
Did not, yes, and now you're wounded 3.
Right.
Oh god.
All right. Well, I'll make my roll because I already spent my hero point.
Or someone heal him.
Or someone can heal me. I don't know who that might be.
Didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, someone better heal him. And then the demon will slash at Alhara.
Do the squirrel swarms have heal? Is that one of their powers? Is that why you summon them?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
these
trying
are-
to figure out what they're doing.
They have little nurse caps on.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? Are you
Holy
freaking kidding me?
shit.
Another crit. 20 points damage. Good thing there's a squirrel swarm there.
Two
It,
crits in a row. This is nuts.
Yep. And then it just sort of gonna walk over there. Alhara's up. Actually, you're not up. You move up in front of it. Hap, you're up. What you doing? Darius is about to die in one round.
Yeah.
Permanently.
Yep. But you introduced fire to this, so I don't know
It's
if I
not
should...
burning yet. It's not doing anything yet. It's just starting. It hasn't actually gone off.
Because I could put the fire out with gust of wind.
No, you won't. It's the whole room and it won't go off. So you don't need to do that.
Do I DPS the demon or do I cast heal?
If you DPS the demon and kill it, well, I suggest you talk to Atron and figure something out, because if you don't heal Darius, he dies.
Atron can do another heal on him and Alhara, maybe, if a 3-action heal or something.
3 action, I would do
Wouldn't that heal a demon?
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Is it the whole thing? Oh, then don't do that. Then just...
Yeah, don't bring both of us up if we're just going to heal the demon a little bit. That seems really good.
Yeah, Atron's in range to heal everybody. I'm in range to heal everybody too.
Sure.
Yeah, but you need an action to take the scroll out anyway.
I don't need scrolls. I actually heal. I'm an actual healer.
You can do that.
Oh, then you can do that.
Yeah, definitely.
But what about the squirrel swarm? You won't be able to sustain it.
All right, I think we should leave her alone with that squirrel star. I think she's learned her lesson on that one.
It's okay. I'm sorry. You got this. I know you're going to... This is clutch, and you got it.
If I heal the 3-action heal, you both get 1d8. If I kill it... Alright.
Yeah, but they get to go before it goes.
Oh, and Otteron can't use a 3-action heal, right?
No.
Okay, so that's the only option then. Like, logically, that's what has to happen. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I've made up my mind. I know what I'm doing here. I'm going to take a knee, and I've got fire all around me. I used my last 2nd level spell to do literally nothing. So I'm going to take a knee, and I'm going to clutch at a little necklace on my chest that my dad gave me. And I'm going to say, I don't know what's happening, but I could really use your help, Shaylin. And I'm going to use a 3-action heal spell. I don't even see heal on my little thing, but we know what it does.
There you go.
You both get 3 hit points back.
Better than nothing.
I have 1 more spell left in its 1st level, but for this turn, I'm done.
The squirrel swarm moves over to where the demon is.
I didn't sustain them.
The squirrel swarm disappears, doing its job of absolutely nothing. Atron is up.
Atteron will glare at the demon, eyes going wide and violet.
Oh, really? You're trying evil eye? Will save?
Haha! Frightened one. And then Atteron will chant Erula Vodic and throw a piece of burning bookcase at it.
Okay.
I'd like to hero point and re-roll that attack.
Okay.
If Darius goes down again, he just dies, right?
Correct.
Can you
22.
not go fight?
Potentially.
He hits 14 points of damage.
It's still up, right? It's still up. Let's hear it.
Barely. It doesn't look good. Looks like it's about to drop. Atron, do you have another? No, you're done, right?
That was 3 actions.
Yeah, that's all mine.
Darius is up. Okay, Darius, I'm going to tell you something.
Go ahead.
You... This is going to be a big deal. You have fallen down 3 times. You're about to die.
I know.
You feel screaming pain.
Oh, no.
Coming from your arm where that tattoo was.
Oh, that scar that became sort of a tattoo?
That thing. It's like a scar tattoo that you've kept a total secret from everyone.
Yes.
You feel in your head almost forcing you to focus energy into that scar. You feel like this is the time you need to call it. You need to call the energy. You need to take a chance, and you need to see what this thing will do.
All right, so Darius stands up, 1 action. And he will exhale and put his hand on his wrist and take kind of like the extra bandage off of it that he had hiding it.
Another action.
Well, more symbolically.
Yeah.
Like shoving it up, and he kind of holds it and concentrates on it. Then do it.
Okay.
He says out loud.
You do it, and this actually, believe it or not, is... No, it's a free action, actually. Free action.
Oh,
you stand up. It's actually free action. You call into power. You don't know what just happened, but your arms explode in fiery red energy, and you feel more power in your fists and your legs than you've ever felt before. You also feel a little mad. You also feel a little out of control and have no fear of death, and realize that if you hit this thing, it is going to do gargantuan amounts of damage.
Sure. So my arms and legs my body is glowing with red energy.
Yeah.
Not fire.
Yes. Think Perry Gordon's The Last Dragon. Think Show enough.
Show enough. All right. So he has 2 actions left, and he will move up and strike it, roaring.
Okay.
This is a regular fist hit, right? +1 fist.
If you want.
Well, I can't Falling Stone Strike because I didn't take the mountain stance.
Oh, but you can't do Fury Blows? I thought that's just a normal
Oh,
attack.
no, I could do a flurry, but I'm saying it's not a mountain stance. Yeah. It's a regular non-Falling Stone Strike flurry.
Yeah. Yes, you can do it in the regular flurry.
Ho!
Critical hit.
Yes!
I will tell you what that does.
That's
That
20 points of damage.
It does the equivalent of power attack.
Oh.
Plus hot hands.
Plus hot hands.
Right. So when you do power attack, it gives you
An extra die.
an extra die of damage. So roll one more die.
One more d6.
And then multiply it by 2?
That's correct.
Ooh.
So let's see.
And
So
another
that's,
10 points.
so that's 14 plus 10 plus 12. How much damage is that?
36.
36.
36 points of damage.
Oh my god.
The creature explodes as you hit it, but something else happens. You won't stop. Okay, you actually.
Oh, I like punch it into mush.
You're not. You're not like you are overcome with
wham,
a
standing
fury.
over it. Yeah.
You actually can't even control it. That something was tapped into you, and you are like in a complete bloodlust, like a berserker rage bloodlust, and you are just killing this thing, and just you are past anything anyone's ever seen. Like normally when you're fighting, you are very concentrated, you're very precise with your shots, but you are just losing your mind and just going to town until there's like pulp left.
Are my eyes glowing red?
Maybe that people think that your whole body's glowing red, so your eyes are glowing a little red too.
Okay, I want to run up to Darius.
Well, the room's on fire, so you might want to get out of here before the whole place goes ablaze.
So I'll still run up to Darius. Darius, come on, we have to get out of here. The place is gonna burn down, and I'll try to pull you. Please don't kill me.
And am I able to?
Are you able to? Oh. She is you're completely ignoring Hap, and she might as well be a mosquito trying to pull you, because you're just in this moment of just insanity, trying to destroy this demon to nothingness. And Alhara, what are you gonna do?
How bad is this fire? Are we talking like full-on raging fire? Like, is there any chance of putting this thing out at this point, or is it just gotta get out of here quickly?
It looks like that this entire room is about to go up in about 6 to 12 seconds.
All right, so we don't have a lot of time. All right, so she's going to stand, and she's just going to start looking, like using seek actions essentially to look around the room, basically looking for that Abadarian's book, like looking for anything with the symbol of Abadar on it, any big fancy gold-bound tomes or anything like that.
No, you do a very quick seek action. There's 2 more rooms. I mean, there's like a room to the south and a room to the north. So you don't see anything fancy. There's smoke and fire. It's hard to see. It's you're just gonna have to hope it was fireproof and magical, and go from there.
Okay. Can I take my last action this round, essentially, to just look in the room to the south, because I'm standing right next to the doorway.
Yeah, I mean, you poke your head in the room to the south, and that just looks like literally the librarian's office. And it just has like a chair, a desk, There's no real books or anything in there. It actually
Okay.
looks very tidy and neat. So,
Sparse. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's my round then.
Atron, what do you do?
I think Ataran, seeing that the fire is going, would also go to the north and quickly look in that room for anything important.
It looks in the room to the
Seek.
north. Yeah, you just seek, and once again, that looks like a small chamber where people would sit and read. It's 4 chairs around the table. It looks like a reading room, and again, you don't really see any books or anything. I mean, there's some debris from obviously what the demons were doing to this room, but nothing of import or note.
And then Ataran would say, we need to get out of this room, and then start to leave. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
All right, I will say Darius is still in blood rage. Hap, what do you do?
I'm not letting go of Darius. I'm gonna keep feebly trying to pull him. Darius, please, come on, you're gonna burn.
Hap is up. Har is up. What are you gonna do?
All right. At this point, she realizes that Darius is still just trying to beat this demon to pulp. And she knows, well, she doesn't know, but she suspects that, like, with that look of rage or madness or whatever in his eyes, he is not going to run out of this room. And he is in such bad shape, he is going to die if no one does anything. So she is going to do something a little desperate. She's going to leap over behind him, and she is going to, as she lands, she brings one of her legs around and tries to whack him over the head in a non-lethal jump kick. I'm going to knock his ass out.
Interesting.
That's a great idea.
28 against
Crit. It's a crit.
Well, it's non-lethal, so you won't
It's
get
not lethal.
extra
Right,
wounded.
it's
You won't
12
get damage.
non-lethal damage. I
Right.
go out.
So you actually go unconscious. You while you're trying to destroy this. Yeah, exactly. It's like he's down again.
And then as Alhara's landing and hitting the ground, so is Darius, and she just reaches out and starts to drag him out of the room.
I mean, I've been pulling on him. Like,
I'll say between
Yeah.
the two of you, you manage to drag him out right as the room completely engulfs, and you can feel the flames and the fire as every piece of wood and paper in this library just get totally destroyed. And now you're all in the hallway. Darius is unconscious, covered in gore. Alhara is like barely standing, and she realizes, oh crap, I left the trident in there, didn't I, when I dropped it? Oh well, get that later.
Get it later
Did
after
you?
the fire burned down.
did you?
It was right near the entrance, though.
Okay. I go grab it. I go grab the trident.
Oh, that's actually is very interesting.
I know.
Hap
grab-
goes in.
Don't worry, guys. I'll
And then her hand has an imprint
Wait, Hap,
of,
no!
of the idol, of the
Hap
amulet.
walks into the blazing inferno and is completely fine and does not take any damage. And she walks back out with the trident in hand.
I'll hold on to this for a little bit until it cools down, okay?
Yes, that is what we should get to. One of the early rooms, or maybe back to the shed.
Yeah, how did... Wait, were you just in there?
Yep.
We should move and talk elsewhere.
Yes, let's get out of here.
Okay.
'Cause-
Ataran, please help me grab his
Hey,
feet.
the glow fades from Darius.
Yeah.
So
Ataran would help grab ankles or whatever and help carry Darius out.
sure.
I'm going to do one more thing real quick. I'm going to spend 2 actions to cast my last spell. It's a big heal on Alhara. So 1d8 plus 8.
All right.
So 11 hit points.
Hey,
Better
that's a lot
than
more
mine.
than I
Well,
had.
nothing.
Yeah, not much though.
All right, fantastic. So let's go ahead and let's get him out of here. So we'll sort of drag him out the way we came, all the way back to the entrance. In fact, past the slurk goo.
Are you going to the shack outside, or
Yeah, that sounds like a good place to hole up for now.
Okay.
So yeah,
Hey,
we'll go
Yeah.
in there and barricade ourselves.
As
in.
we walk past like the door with the animals that talk to us, do I say anything? Are they like "good job, adventurers" or something?
Nope.
Ah, son of a
Try
gun.
harder next time.
Oh, the ones
You
on the
guys
door.
suck.
Aw.
Well, you finally make
Nice
it.
medical checks, dipshit. Yelling
It's
at me.
really dark outside now. You hear the crashing of the waves You smell the salt air. You see the seagulls have obviously taken back their perches now that the slurks are gone. They fly away as you are dragging a huge unconscious Darius covered in gore and slightly singed. And wow, that was very exciting. That was one of the most exciting I've ever had.
I was almost super dead.
Wow, that was nuts.
Tell me about that power. Woo. Is it permanent now? Can I call it when I want? Do you tell me when I get it? How does that work?
We'll find out next time, but the tattoo is gone, at least for now.
Oh, no.
The first time's free, big boy.
Yeah, I bet that is correct.
But that was pretty good. That's like he's starting to realize, wow, that power, that saved you.
I got the power.
I think
the
master.
It is literally who's the master. That's right. I never thought about it, but it actually is. It's Shona from Last Dragon. That's literally what you became. So
I gotta watch that again this weekend.
I love that. You'd be like with the claw fist, and you're just glowing red and like hitting. Yeah, exactly. That movie is so freaking good. Love that.
It's cheesy.
Go ahead and delete the squirrels if you don't mind. That's never going to happen again.
All right, let's barricade ourselves in this shack. Hopefully no one will bother us. I think we could all use a good night's rest.
We can move these crates, and I do have a healing spell if I can either hold on to it in case something worse happens, or I could use it on you now.
I think Darius needs it more. I'm just concerned about what we're going to find when he wakes up. Did you see that look in his eyes?
Yes, and the red energy is irregular.
Yeah, I've never seen him do that before.
Yeah, that was really scary.
Did Ataran see the tattoo?
I'll say you all saw something shoot out of his arm as it then engulfed him slowly, like within like a second or enough that it wasn't instant, that his body, like the tattoo shot out red energy from his wrist and then engulfed his whole body into that glowing red with his arms and legs literally, just pulsating this red energy. And his
Did
eyes.
I see enough that I could recognize it?
You have absolutely no idea what the hell that was.
Okay. Oh, that's fair.
So
So
all of you
maybe-
have no idea what the hell just happened.
Ataran would say, then you're probably right. We should probably wait till he wakes up.
I'm pouring water on his wounds.
Make
and
sure
stuff.
that
They're
he
there,
is-
big brother.
In his right mind, he seemed to be in a rage.
Yeah. Maybe it was a faulty magic item? I'm not sure. Some sort of talisman?
Ataran frowns. It's nothing that I have seen since I came to meet you, so it is likely something else.
Well, I
Yeah.
hope we don't see it again.
That was a little frightening. All right, I think you should heal him. The glow's gone anyway, and if he's not in his mind, well, I guess I'll take him out again, and Alhara rears back a fist, ready to knock him out again if he, has that crazy look in his eyes.
So Ataran would chant Megnutatni, and a soothing wave of energy, violet, would flow over Darius as I cast Soothe for 11 healing.
Ooh, look at that. Brings him back to consciousness, I'll say.
And in case he's fighting off any weird mental effects, he gets a +2 status bonus to those saves.
Ooh.
Hey.
Hey.
Do I have to save something?
No. I mean, your hot hands go away. You guys obviously still have that dying condition until you do 10 minutes of healing.
The wounded, yeah.
Wounded condition. And you do have a -2 to charisma. I put it in your character sheet already.
That's fine. Yeah,
As
I'm
you're
scarred.
Horribly scarred.
Hmm.
But you're sure that will fade in time. It did for...
Yeah, it has with Alhara.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And yeah, you guys all have a lot of smoke in your clothes. You all stink of smoke.
Prestidigitation, no we don't.
Oh, there you go. But
All right. We'll spend the evening resting and using treat wounds when we can to sort of patch ourselves up and change dressings until we're feeling better in the morning.
sure. Whew. There was a lot discovered. There was a lot in this episode. This was some episode. This was special power. Hap seems to be fireproof. A lot of discussions. Woo! I'm tired from this episode.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, always remember to extinguish any flaming party members.